All right. So, in this video right here, we're going to talk about um, we are going to talk about something that this is a conversation that I was having with someone, and I don't really remember how the conversation went, and the names that I'm going to say in this video. I don't know if it is if I'm pronouncing the names correctly. Correct. I'm probably going to be butchering them, but it's something that I had said I was going to do. Okay, so in this video, it is I was having a discussion on a live one day with the individual that comes into my lives. Yeah, butcher. Yeah, um, Butcher. Um, but this is a thing of we're going to talk about. I'm probably going to be butchering the name, but it is. Somebody was asking me, is this God the same as the God that we serve? Okay, so hello. So this is just going to be a video that I'm doing for somebody. So anyway, the God that this person was talking about, that he was asking me, was it the same God that like I believe in? Is this God named Odin? Okay, Odin. And so I looked up. I had never heard of this God before. Finally, bye. You're so funny. So anyway, so this God, I looked at. I had never even heard of this God before, and I know that in the Bible it talks about um, the worship of different gods. Okay, and so this is what I found out about it. Okay, Odin is a major figure in Norse mythology, often depicted as the chief god of the Aesir, Aesir, and associated with. That's what I'll do. If I don't think I'm getting the name correct, then I will spell it. I will spell it out. Okay. So, god of the Aesir or Aesir, Aesir. Okay. Associated with wisdom, war, death, poetry, and magic. He is known as the Allfather and rules over Asgard. Asgard. He sacrificed his eyes at Mimi's well to gain wisdom and hung himself from YGG. I can't even pronounce this one. YGGDRASIL. The world tree for 9 days and nights to acquire the knowledge of runes. Runes. Odin is often accompanied by two ravens, Thought and Munin, which is thought and memory, who fly across the world and report back to him. He also has an 8-legged horse named Sleipnir, Sleipnir, and wields the powerful spear Gungnir, Gungnir. He plays a central role in the prophecy of Ragnarok, Ragnarok, where he is foretold to die in battle against the great wolf Fenrir. Odin was worshipped by Vikings and many German tribes as a god of war, strategy, and wisdom. Okay? Now, I told the I told the man, I told the guy, whoever, that Odin was not in the Bible. Okay, um, he's a figure from, as we see, from Norse mythology. He's not of Christianity. He was not of Judaism. Um, the Bible teaches this. The Bible. I told him this. The Bible teaches that there's only one God. Okay, um, the name is Yahweh, and the Creator of heaven and earth. And warns in the Bible warns against worshiping false gods or idols. Okay, if you look in the book of Exodus, let's go to the book of Exodus real fast. One second. I want to come up. Okay. I'm going to move this over here real fast. Let's go to Exodus. Where's it at? Exodus 20. Oh, keeps going to Judges. Exodus 20. And I think it's 3 through 5. It says, "You must not have any other God but me. You must not make for yourself an idol of any kind of image or anything in the heavens or on the earth or in the sea. You must not bow down to them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God who will not tolerate your affection for any other God. I lay the sins of the parents upon the children. The entire family is affected, even children in the third and fourth generations of those who reject me." Okay. So anyway, I might have read a little bit too far. Let's see. It's 3 through 5. Okay, maybe I did it. Let's see. Yeah, I did kind of. Well, no, I did it. Okay, there it goes. So there's that. All right. And then let's look up Isaiah 45:5, which says, "I am the Lord, there is no other God. I have equipped you for battle, though you don't even know me." Okay? So, there's that right there. So, many ancient cultures, right, including the Norse, had mythology type gods like Odin, but they are not a part of a biblical narrative. If you're, you can't you can't compare Odin to, I think I'm freezing. I don't know. You can't compare Odin to anything of the Bible. Okay, um, you can't compare them to biblical themes, to any type of wisdom or sacrifice, because Odin and those things like that, right, um, are based on mythology, rather than like biblical truth. Okay, so another question was, um, that came up when I was talking, not to the guy, but when I was talking to somebody else about it. They said, "Can Odin be compared to like Jesus?" Okay, now Jesus is the Son of God, right? He is God in the flesh, and so let's find out. Okay, so Jesus is the true and living God. The Bible teaches that Jesus is the Son of God, the only way to salvation, and the source of eternal life. And he came to redeem mankind from sin and reconcile us to God. Right? Um, so the guy asked, was Odin and I don't even know, like I said, I don't know if that's the name, Odin, if Odin or the god that I served were like one and the same. But Odin, I told him, is a false god. Odin is a mythical figure from Norse paganism. He's not a real deity. The Bible warns against worshiping false gods and idols, and any worship that is not directed toward the God, the true God, which is Yahweh, is idolatry. Okay? Jesus, he conquered death through his resurrection, offering eternal life to those who believe in him. And Odin, according to Norse mythology, died, right, at Ragnarok, Ragnarok, and he has no power to save anyone. So, another thing is of how you can know the difference, okay, is Jesus is love, right? Just like God is love. But Odin is war. Jesus, he taught on love, he taught on forgiveness, he taught on salvation, right? And Odin is a Norse myth, and he's associated with war. He's deception. He's sacrifice for personal gain, and which is like um, different than Christ, right? For his selfless like acts of sacrifice for humanity. Okay, so here's the thing is this. Okay, um, there there's a he really had an interest in this mythology type creature. Okay, which is to me is I mean to me is weird. Okay, but um, and I totally understand, right? His interest in Odin, and but when it comes down to it, like we were just reading, there's a big difference between Odin and Jesus, Odin and God. Okay, and Odin is a figure of Norse mythology. He's a creation of human imagination. He's known for war, deception, personal sacrifice to gain power. Um, the Bible warns against worshiping false gods. It leads people away from the truth. But Jesus, on the other hand, he's real, right? He is the Son of God who came in the flesh and lived a perfect life and gave himself as a sacrifice, but not to gain power, but to save us. And he rose from the dead, proving his victory over sin and death. Unlike Odin, um, Jesus doesn't just offer stories, he offers eternal life. So, the thing is this: we can we all have free will to choose of who we want to worship and serve. Okay, we do. And there's a lot of people that will um, say, something like, um, you worship what you want to. Don't tell me about the God that you serve. You know, let's respect each other's religion, right? And For the most part, I agree with that in a way. Okay. And here's why I disagree with it in a way. Even though you are supposed to be respectful of each other's religion, right? There's only one way to the Father. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. So if I happen to go out my front door and I seen a house down the street that was on fire, right? If I saw a house that was on fire and I went down there, would I not try to rescue those people? Hello, Matthew. Why would I not try to rescue those people that were burning in the house? Yeah, I would, right? I would do everything I could to save them. And that's the same thing as if someone is caught up in mythology, um, or any other type of religion that you know that is not the way to salvation, it is not the way to the Father, then you would want to try to save them, right? So it's not about let's respect other religions. It's about doing what you can to save those people, that household, so they have eternal life. Because Jesus said, again, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no one comes to the Father but through me. Thank you. And hope you have a blessed night. And I'm going to get back on here on a live just to chill. But I got to close this one out.